Hey guys, are you dealing with upper neck issues? Maybe forward head posture, tech neck, strain on the neck, dizziness, sometimes vertigo. If you have any of these issues, today is all about that, so stay tuned. Let's get started. Hey guys, it's Ryan with Fluid Health and Fitness bringing you an episode of Science Powered Fitness. Today we're talking about upper cervical kyphosis. This basically means that your neck loses its arch, and it flattens and migrates anteriorly, typically a postural imbalance. It's associated with Vladimir Jonda's upper cross syndrome. And this has to do with an adaptive shortening of the anterior muscles around the shoulders and the neck, so the flexor line, typically associated with accessory breathing patterns, so not properly supporting our rib cage when we breathe, so we use the accessory respiratories. So the neck migrates forward, and we want to bring your attention to this. So generally speaking, if you stand up against a wall and you keep your lower back against the wall, your shoulders, back, and head should all line up on that wall. Now again, if you imprint your back and your neck moves forward like so, this is indicating that you have an imbalance through this upper cross. So it means the neck flexors are too short and tight, and the neck extensors too long and hypoactive. Okay, so that's the issue. And again, you can assess by just doing a wall assessment. Just stand up, make sure all 3 points of contact are on the wall, and if not, if your cheekbone's forward of your collarbone, this is affecting you. Now, again, the issues typically, cervical spine, again, has to go into more extension, so you have to use your extensors and relax the flexors, so sternocalenes, these front muscles, hip here. But what we don't often acknowledge is that the ribs are also depressed and fairly down. So we're too compressed on the chest line, so pec minor, pec major, fascia, sternalis, subclavicus, these other muscles kind of pull it down and draw your shoulders forward. So we have to get the ribs to expand and this chamber in our thorax here, this upper portion of our trunk, to lift up. So the space between the ribs have to expand and the chest has to expand too. So that's what we're going to work on today. So if you want to fix it, what do we got to do? Well, we got to relax the chest, relax the neck muscles, work on the extensor groups around the neck, and work on the mid-thoracic extensors. Also, we need to take out the overactive super extended C1 to C3. So I want to make sure you guys see that. So typically, the sacrum to the T4 area, pretty hyperextended. So your back's hyper-arched. And then from T4 to about C3-ish, your head's going to migrate forward. So you're going to get this forward head and rounded trunk posture. I'll show you on Mr. Bonaparte. So the cranium will kick back like this posteriorly. It'll compress those little vertebrae down there, and then the whole trunk will migrate forward. Now again, this is a bad model because it's not giving me as much mobility here, but ultimately right around T4, the shoulders dump down and the neck moves forward. So we're going to work on that. So exercises to fix that, we're going to go over on Wednesday evening. So if this applies to you, we have a forum on Facebook. Again, Wednesday evenings, 8 p.m. We're going to talk about how to relax these front lines, target these back lines, release that upper C1, C3, get some breath into our canister, teach our body how to maintain intra-abdominal pressure, set up our canister so we have good weight distribution so we use our limbs well. Awesome. Take out those tension headaches, take out those dizziness, take out that motion sickness. Again, all disruptions from the cervical interacting with your balance system. So lots of awesome stuff. If you have questions on any of it, admin at fluidhealthandfitness.com. But no, again, Wednesday, if you have questions on any of this, come get your answers. Remember, everybody's designed to move, so stay in motion. We'll see you soon.